and welcome back to Our Perspectives. This is the show where we talk about the stuff that happened in the last week with a lot of Kanye and JayZ news. I'm not even going to lie. We have a heavy disposition towards going in that direction if anything happens with those folk out there. Let them know that the Perspectives podcast stands these people. Let them know.
We
Um,
stand.
Facts.
my name is Holden Stefan Roy. We have Liddy Bro Flacco here, and Sara Kana just keeps coming back to bless us with her presence and give us her wonderful insight.
I get held hostage and reminded every Monday that and he feeds me and he beats me. That's all I'm gonna say. He
That's
beats me.
This is
possible.
live. This is
I have
live.
no information of this. I'm not in the same country. um, but yeah, so we're back. Just to let you know, you can let us know what news topics you care about in the comments. You can share your thoughts and opinions on everything in the comments. And you can go to patreon.com/perspectives and you can sign up there and support the show and give us some love so that we can hire some editors to make some fun social media content for all of y'all so that we can get the organic game going a little bit more proper. But is anything really organic when you have to put. Anyway, I'm just going down this rabbit hole. We,
Yeah.
we like to start this show talking about our weekends and what we were up to over the last week or so. So, Sara Kana, why don't you tell us and give us a little update of what you've been up to?
Trying to stay alive. I'm chasing a bag all weekend, handling, looking for beats. So shout out to all the producers that send me beats this weekend. Some of y'all might not make it. Some of y'all may. I don't know. Depends on how the guys feel about your shit. But yeah, it was going through some good music. It was a rainy weekend here in New York. Not really much we could do. You know what I mean? So
Right.
I took that opportunity to go through beats, get
Mm-hmm.
myself organized. Ran the errands, normal family shit. How was yours?
My stuff was good. The weekend was nice because we on Saturday drove up to some mountain, Ouramong or some I don't know how to say it, but some random spot in Quebec that turned into a hiking trip. And I can't
Nice.
say I've really gone hiking in a while, but it was very delightful. Um, and I was able to keep up with the a good pace. We went for like a good 3 or 4 hours of straight going through mountains. Worked out to about 7 kilometers of walking. Yeah, that's about 5 miles of like up and down. Some of it went really up. Like it was like a
You had
mountain.
a workout, in other words, is what you
Yeah,
saying.
but it was great. It was good times, and I'm like, yo, it's honestly like I think we spent less than that than I've spent at a bar on a given night. Like it's a really affordable experience is what I learned. And now I'm really into this nature shit. Not like a lot enough to go live in the woods, but
Right.
like I'm gonna go check out the nature parks and start tagging Quebec stuff all over and then try to get
No, I go
tourism
hiking a
Quebec
lot
money.
as well. So I enjoy good hiking with good scenery. You know what I mean? Give me some good
Yeah.
scenery, you
And then
know?
as the leaves start changing color, it's pretty fire too. Like everything's gonna get all
Right,
red and nice for like the 2 weeks that it's gonna be these days.
right.
Yeah. Otherwise,
Um,
just grinding out that Uber Eats life, working and day and Starfield. Starfield was fun, but that ends today because Cyberpunk's out. As of now, it is now available for the PC players to play the new expansion pack, which is such exciting news.
cyberpunk fans everywhere. Rejoice.
What about you, Flacco? How was your week and weekend?
Why you giving him that look like you don't know what the question is? He was just like a dude that just got caught in headlights. Like, what? I'm sorry. What was it? Hothead.
You just
um, I'm a stinker. I love to fuck around. I really didn't do much. Went out to the bar on Friday, got a little under the weather, and spent Saturday and Sunday at home recuperating and just watching a bunch of movies and shows.
mm,
Um,
That part.
uh, watched watched a lot of stuff that we talk about on here. So we watched The Angry Black Girl and Her Monster, which was fantastic. fantastic. I can't say how like that movie was really good, really, really good. It was
Yeah,
like a reimagining of the original writer's Frankenstein story. It's like Frankenstein in the hood. Um, but it was really good. I also we watched the other black girl on Hulu, which was that series that we just finished showing the trailer for last
trailer
weekend
for last
or
week.
last Monday.
That was
Um,
good.
I was telling the wife that I was like, yo, you know what? We like I've started positioning these trailers so we're essentially covering stuff the weekend before it comes out. So like as these trailers all premiere, they're really just they've been stored on my playlist, and
Right.
I have them set in date order. So I don't put them on our uh, topics list until I know that it's their time that they're about to come out. That way, people aren't like sitting with a trailer waiting for a movie for 20 months,
Because
waiting for
all
a movie
those
to come out.
people definitely knew about it.
All what people?
All the people that really be watching trailers like that, they knew all the trailers before you played them. Anyone that like watches for stuff 20 months out, people like that
21/7.
immediately. No, I'm saying like anyone that would watch trailers when they drop already seen the trailers. You know, like everyone else is waiting for that. Like they appreciate what you're doing, curating it last minute.
Right, right, right. Totally different, demographics. And so, yeah. What up, Lindell? Lindell in the comments. Um, so yeah, we watched some of the stuff that we talk about on here. Um, we also caught up with our Apple stuff. So we caught up with the last episode of Foundation of the season finale and Invasion, which is just like
Amazing.
doing amazing work. Love fucking
That's an
Apple.
amazing show.
It really is. It's a really good show
It's an
on
incredibly
like
slept on amazing show.
I think everything that Apple is putting out right now is like slept on because it's only on Apple and people aren't if you don't have Apple, you're not gonna be watching their stuff.
Well,
And
you
so
know
people are
what?
just
Like I
like,
didn't.
I mean, they're
I
getting
wouldn't know.
awards, so they're getting out
I
there.
wouldn't know anything was on Apple TV if it wasn't for Flacco. I'm gonna be real. Like it just doesn't. Like nobody talks about Apple TV in my life.
yeah, no, no, nobody, because it's not as popular as the other ones. And
And
it's
like
not
I
as
think
free as
they're
the other
like
ones.
they're okay with that. Like they're just cool. They're like we got our people, we give our people the best shit and fuck everyone else, and that's the Apple way.
I mean, I was explaining this to a friend where like they definitely aren't or I was explaining this to somebody on Facebook where I was just like they're not they have the potential every you know how many people have iPhones, so they have the potential to tap into that customer base at any moment,
Right.
but they don't give away free Apple subscriptions to everybody who has an iPhone. Like, so what? You got an iPhone. The only thing that they do give you is, hey, you have an iPhone. You got a free trial whenever you want to, and that's it. Once your free
Man,
trial's up.
we give a lot of promo shout outs to these brands. We need to get some money.
Yeah, but on the other hand, we want to promote good shit for the people,
We're
so that the
promoting good
Right.
shit for people, but give
so
us
that
your
the
money.
people can cash out Flacco, and he'll be their best friend.
Cash app, do all that shit. But yeah, no, I have to agree. That shit is Apple TV. If you got T-Mobile, you can get a subscription to Apple TV for cheap. I'm pretty sure a lot of these mobile providers have like, promotional, bundles and shit. Like,
Oh, it's actually really cheap.
so I would actually check with your mobile provider and get yourself on Apple TV because Apple TV been kicking everybody ass lately.
Yeah, their programming is like far and
Yeah,
beyond
it's,
better than everybody else's.
it's up there.
Quality programming all the way through and through. They
I,
make me like shows with actors that I despise. I'm watching Physical with Rose Byrne. I hate Rose Byrne. I'm watching The Morning Show with Jennifer Aniston and Reese Witherspoon. I
And
hate Jennifer
right,
Aniston and
first of
Reese
all,
Witherspoon.
first of all, and
Look at
the
who I just
morning
named. I
show
just
is
named a bunch
fire,
of white women. You know what I mean? Like
but
I'm
it's
not,
like it's fire though. That one
but it's
show.
really good. Really
Yeah,
good.
it's also like it's not expensive to get Apple TV. Like I just looked it up. It's cheaper than Netflix and all the other ones. It's just that like I'm sure they don't have the whole catalog. Just must be their exclusives then, right?
Well, let's
Yeah,
see
no, their
what
whole catalog is all
top
exclusive.
streaming.
Nothing that they have is on something else.
Hmm.
Everything that they have is just theirs. But they do have a lot of content up there now. Like it's not like I did an Apple event for Apple TV like 6, 7 years ago, and that was when they were like doing premieres for their shows on underneath the Brooklyn Bridge, shit like that. Like so, in 6 years, they've accumulated a lot of content on their service, streaming service.
We should look into affiliate codes.
We should look into affiliate codes for sure.
That's what I'm saying. Let's get affiliated over here.
Apple TV referral rate.
I'm
For
gonna
sure.
type. I want to see which streaming service is known to have the best shows. Let's see. I was gonna.
Type it in, search it.
I'm gonna ask
What's
ChatGPT and
I'll tell you this. I know that for sure Apple has the best content. Um,
Because a lot of them get fluff. Like Netflix just throws shit at the wall. And sometimes that shit lands real nice and sometimes it's very goofy. But Netflix also sucks at season 3. Like a lot of their stuff is hot for 2 seasons and then by season 3 it's not the same show no more.
okay.
I
So
mean,
according to this, I have this is not ChatGPT yet. This is
I
straight
can ask
from the
ChatGPT.
yeah. This is straight from Google. Okay, so we are looking at. Let me see the top 10 streaming services. This is according to Google. We're gonna start from the bottom to the top. Okay.
okay, at 10,
At 10, the regular cable service HBO, because of course when you have the cable service, you can use the on yeah. So then at 9 we have Fubo TV. At 8 we have Sling TV. At 7 YouTube TV. At 6 Max, which was formerly HBO Max. Above Max is Paramount Plus. Now we're getting to the top 4. Amazon Prime, Disney Plus, Hulu, and number 1 is Netflix. I want to beg to differ on this list, sir. I would
they're
like.
probably that list sounds like a list of the amount of subscribers. You know what I mean? Like who has the
Well, I
most
tapped
subscribers?
in. I tapped in which streaming service has the best shows.
Mm.
Now, the
Mm.
only reason why I think that list is believable is because Sling TV and YouTube and Fubo and all that, they get access to all the old TV shows and shit like that that people love to watch. So, but it could be updated. Get your Apple TV on it as
I mean,
impossible.
what's the source on that list?
So this is coming from US News.
So I asked
U.S.
And
News.
ChatGPT.
also, PC Magazine is kind of almost identical, except at number 3 is Peacock on their list, not Disney. Actually, Peacock's a little slept on too, because I think I told you about it, the Menendez brothers and Menudo story, because I had no idea these two interacted with each other on this situation at all. So I would give Peacock some. Peacock itself is paused, but I will give them some props. They do have some good shows on Peacock. We were just talking about the Continental today, when we were
Yep,
saying how it's the first episode. I don't want to sound
first
like an
episode.
asshole. It's pretty mid. There were some scenes that were like, oh shit, that was kind of high,
I feel like it was very mid,
but it was
very
very
mid,
mid,
very mid.
very mid, very mid. I know y'all trying to sell this without Keanu. Boy, you better do something. You got 8 episodes to show us that it's fire.
We will see.
So yeah, I asked ChatGPT and it has an update in 2022 that fed it more internet knowledge, so it's a little
Good.
smarter than it used to be. Um, it has in 10th place Crunchyroll and Funimation, which fair enough if you're in the anime
There.
world, deserves to be
Yep.
there. FX on Hulu, I guess.
Yeah,
Uh,
I watch the
that's
rest.
9. Paramount Plus is 8. I'm surprised Paramount Plus is kicking it around still, but I guess Paramount's got a lot of money.
Nah, they
P
got good content on there.
And they also own a lot of networks.
They got Yellow Jackets. They have King of Tulsa. They have
Ooh,
Mayor
there's
King of Mayors
They have the
Mayorstown or
Viacom too. They have
Mayor
Viacom.
of Kingstown or something like that.
that's fair. So like they're just a conglomerate of a lot of shit. So, and
Yeah, they
Peacock's
have
there.
MTV. They have Paramount. They have Nickelodeon. Go ahead.
Yeah,
Yeah, they
Peacock is
have a
in
lot of
7th.
networks under
I
them,
don't
and
really,
Showtime as well is
I don't
under
ever
them.
think about Peacock because I don't know what Canadian Peacock is. Uh,
Peacock is NBC.
Yep.
right.
So
Uh,
all
And they
NBC
have the
content.
Continental, the Fresh Prince of Bel Air, new Fresh Prince of Bel Air. They have Twisted Metal.
right.
They have amazing documentaries. So Peacock, it's got up there for me.
And Disney Plus is in 6th. So fair. Disney does a good job. Apple TV's in 5th. So
There
Apple
we go.
TV's
That's what I needed to
top
see.
5. That's why I was like, it was, I was like, wait, ChatGPT got updated. This is newer internet. um,
Somebody fed it the right information. Let's go.
Amazon Prime Video would be 4. Hulu is 3. HBO Max is 2. And then Netflix is in 1. I mean,
Yeah,
I
I think
think,
that all these lists are really based off of like popularity amongst the people.
Hmm.
You know, like the number, which again translates to the number of subscribers to their streaming service.
I
because
agree.
Because
like,
that is how you judge. That is how you judge popularity.
Because
What's
like
the
we're
most
also
popular
asking
record?
it, what are the best? Which one has the best shows? Not which
Exactly.
one is on average has the greatest content, which is a shittier question as far as Google's concerned. Or I don't know
Right.
how to word it correctly to get the exact answer we'd want, but it would be not as simple because this really is going to be like, well, Stranger Things got crazy numbers, so it has to be Stranger Things up, like,
Well,
and it's
it's
gonna
Stranger
run
Things,
that
and
kind
don't
of.
forget the what you call it.
There's
What was the other?
Narcos, BoJack
Listen,
Oh
I'm
Horseman,
a
no,
big
we're forgetting one. The one
The
that broke the
Crown,
record for them, which was the
Squid Games.
Squid Games. There you go. Squid Games kind
I
of
was
put
gonna
Also,
say
Orange is the New
it's not
Black
just
was
that.
pretty good.
Nah, that's an old, right? Like you is the most recent like cultural phenomenon. You, Bird Box, and then
well,
you
I
also
feel
got
like
to
that's
take.
more 2022, whereas right now in
Well, this is
2022, that if you look it
that's when
up,
the last update
2022 Squid
happened.
Games dominated.
It could
What
be
happened?
though that the
No,
update
yeah,
happened
the
before
year
Squid
that
Games
Squid
came
Games
out,
came
right?
out, the year
It's
Squid
like
Games
this is
came out,
just
Squid Games dominated, unquestionably. But
so yeah. The
what I'm
ChatGPT is
saying
limited,
is, what I'm
Anyway,
saying is that You is one of those shows, kind of like Bird Box, that like hit the cultural zeitgeist the same way that Squid Games did. Where like everybody was online talking about Bird Box, everybody was online talking about you, everybody was online talking about you, Squid Games, uh, Bird Box. The other stuff that we're not taking into account for is, and this is all stuff that I say about Netflix in positive to them, which is like Netflix is out
oh,
here
Black
making
Mirror, absolutely, Black Mirror dominates
that.
it
Black
big
That's
Mirror
time.
is
that's
my
old.
one of
That's
my all
old.
time
That's old
faves.
though.
Oh, the
That's
reason
like
last
we're talking
season's
about like 5, 6 years ago is when they were really like big, and like their recent drops are like okay, like uh new additions to Black Mirror, but it wasn't like people were talking about those new additions the way they were talking about it when it first came out. You know what I mean?
Right.
Um, but the thing that people don't talk about enough about Netflix is the fact that nobody is reaching as much comedian content, comedians doing stand up for like specials and all that on Netflix directly. They do them on HBO. Michael Che's on HBO. I forgot who else is on HBO. There's other comedy specials on Amazon. There's comedy specials on um
Amazon been smashing it too. I ain't gonna lie. Amazon
uh,
been having some pretty good
but
ones.
but nobody is put the quantity of comedy specials that Netflix puts out. Nobody's matching that.
And Netflix's specials tend to actually be like conversation stoppers, right? Like when Dave
Yeah,
Chappelle does some
Dave
shit, like
Chappelle,
love him or hate him, conversation dominates it all.
Yeah, legend.
Netflix got that
Chris
on.
Rock finally talks after getting punched in the
Hmm.
face by Will Smith. It's on Netflix.
And
I
it was
couldn't
live.
Um,
remember if it was
It
that.
was Netflix first live
that
event.
was the live one. That was their first live event, and they broke the internet with that.
Yep.
Um, Also, another thing that Netflix does really well that a lot of people aren't aware of is look, that list that you did from ChatGPT, they put Crunchyroll at number 10. Why? Because anime is so popular in this generation. And
Mm,
Netflix does an amazing job of
facts.
We're covering
curating
anime.
like
Yeah, I agree.
particular animes for themselves,
Even
original
cyberpunk
content
anime.
anime,
Fuck around.
along
The
with.
anime might be what's keeping
Mhm.
them up there.
And then
Yeah,
the third thing I
Well, the
think is what's
international
keeping them.
shows.
What I was about to say is the third thing that's keeping them, which is they are heavy on the reality TV. Love is Blind is huge. The Circle, when that hits, when they do the island one with the fuck boy or whatever. I forget what island show it is that
oh,
they
and
do, but
speaking of
they
that, the
do.
documentary game is on point too.
Yeah, I
No,
mean
the documentaries are
all the
brilliant.
channel all the streaming services have good documentary coverage because documentaries are like a huge genre. But those three in particular, nobody else is doing that. Nobody
Right.
else is doing anime, comedy specials, and live uh, um, reality TV shows that are drawing huge numbers on any of
Right.
these other platforms.
And
Only Netflix.
Netflix is about to get into gaming, so they're gonna have like
They've
some
been
high.
doing gaming.
Yeah, they've had
Oh,
gaming
you
You can
guys have
game.
it?
before.
Oh, you guys have.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
I
yeah.
don't have no gaming. There's no
Yeah,
gaming over
you've
here.
been
I'm be real with
that's been for
you.
like a year now, I think.
Yeah, I'm be real with you. I don't use that shit.
Yeah, the wife played with it for a
I've been
little bit,
single
and
for the last two
man,
years,
she
and
left
I've
Yeah,
it
it's
alone.
like
dated a lot
She loves
on
Monopoly
the
though.
dating apps, and it's
Monopoly
exhausting.
Uh,
Go.
I
She
mean,
loves
Coming to
yeah,
Monopoly.
every
I didn't know
Flacco.
that.
You're not safe right now. I just want you to know, you're not safe.
I
These
told you. I
Monopoly Go
apologize. It was a one.
Monopoly
It,
Go streets.
I hit
Yo,
a
it's not
shield. I
safe
had a
for you in
shield
these
fam.
Monopoly Go
I
streets.
had a
It's up
shield
for
fam.
you. Gang, gang. We coming to shut the
You gotta
neighborhood down.
chill out. You gotta
Gang,
chill out.
gang.
You need to just
Gang,
hit me
gang.
back
Yo,
one time and
that
call
shit
it
just
even.
took too much time because they get you with like the 2,500 rolls, and then you get all these extra rolls and more
This is
rolls
the
and
whole
more
thing being
rolls.
traumatized by Monopoly Go,
And
Flacco.
I'm like, nah, what am I doing with my life? I'm like,
You're
what this you're
traumatized.
going and then you
Are you judging
sometimes
us because we're playing Monopoly
no,
Go,
I'm
Holden? If
not.
that's what's
I'm
happening
saying
right now, you're judging us.
I'm judging
Are you judging
myself
us?
for my abuse of Monopoly Go. But I got man, I was just
You were
moving.
abusive with Monopoly
It
Go,
was like
huh?
I'd pass by like 3 boards in an hour, and I'm like, what the hell? Why did I just play
Like what
Monopoly
just
Go?
happened, right?
Why did I just play this for an hour? What is this video game? Why am I still
It's the
playing
new
this?
crack.
And then
It's
I'd
the new
feel bad
crack.
when I had to rob people I liked.
Yo, it's funny that it gets so personal, bro. I'm not even gonna lie to you. It's like the new Uno on your phone, where it's kind of like if somebody destroys your property, you're dead. You could be anywhere in this world, in a club, in a bar, in the streets, chilling. You be the most gangster motherfucker in this world. The moment one of your peoples hit your property, it's like gangland. It's like this. I know this, and that's it. It get ugly. The Texas start going.
Man,
Definitely,
I
definitely,
know that I was
we play the
not
game
paying
like New
attention.
Yorkers.
I was not paying attention, and then I started seeing Flacco's post about like the etiquette of not. And I'm like, oh my gosh, people really be paying attention to this shit. I'm
Yo,
like,
because people be cheating,
I
yo. People
never
cheat.
once checked to see who the fuck was attacking me until Flacco declared war on this one guy, and I could just picture Flacco being like, bro, I got the money to fuck up your
Me
life.
and Flacco have the same kind of like way of approaching it. Like you hit me once, I'm hitting you
Nah,
forever.
we're not the only
Like
ones.
Cardi B,
Pax was talking the same way.
Cardi
New
B.
Yorkers, it's a New Yorker thing.
Yo, we
New
killing
Yorkers are
you
gonna approach.
forever.
We're gonna approach Monopoly the way that we approach the block and New York living, which is like, yo, I'm gonna be polite
I'm putting you
and
down.
nice until somebody steps on my sneakers, and then I'm shooting up the whole spot. Like, how
It's
dare you?
up. It's up.
Yeah, I just I don't know that I have the self-control to play Monopoly Go responsibly.
Listen, I play Monopoly on my way to work. That's my whole bus ride sometimes because I'm listening to podcasts and I'm in Monopoly Go. Right? I stopped playing for a little bit. I'm not going to front. And I knew I stopped playing for a long time when he got ahead of me. When he got ahead of me, I was like, damn, I ain't playing in a long time. This fucking Flacco got like
Yeah, because
1,000.
I didn't come
And
onto the game until like 2 months after you.
yeah, so then I finally get back and everybody that I just told about the game's in it. So now then the kids hit me up like, yo, you got this car? I was like, all right, let me play again. So now I'm playing again and it's
That's
up.
what keeps me playing is trading cards for the wife so she get what she needs.
Yeah, I got some cards. I got to check. You got to let me know which one she needs. I might have them.
I just got really like. You
The
keep
point
winning
is,
stuff.
guys.
You keep winning
The point
in this
is,
game.
yeah. I mean that they got to keep you playing. The point is, Netflix games isn't there yet. Definitely
That's
not
fair,
not
but it's
addictive
it's.
like
I didn't
that.
even realize it was out though. Like for me, that's like wow.
Yeah,
Like
it's out.
you just like play it on the TV with your
It ain't a
like.
big deal though.
Yeah,
It's,
it's not the wave yet.
yeah, it's not really hitting.
I don't even know.
It's been there for a minute.
I got wild friends with kids, and I have yet to see like go over to anybody's spot and their kid is playing Netflix games. You know what I mean? Like I go over to a friend's crib and they got Netflix on the TV set to Netflix Kids for their kid. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
I see
And
that.
the kid just goes through Netflix Kids stuff content,
Right.
and
Yo, hold
that's
it.
like a go to. That still isn't transpiring for Netflix games for kids. You know what I mean? And that's
Right.
who they should be aiming for. That ideally should
Yeah.
be their ideal
That
audience.
should be in the kid session for real.
Hmm.
Yo, Holden, can you check Chrome 23's YouTube? I believe the Geechi Gotti versus Ease the Block Captain is coming out at 8 o'clock tonight. If you joined us last week, we were discussing the controversy around this battle that
Yeah, it
uh
does. It premieres at
allegedly
8 o'clock.
big A's in front of the allegedly.
Fuck
Alleged
it. Let's just talk for another half hour and then we just watch that for an
We
hour.
can't.
so
I'm just kidding.
allegedly,
It's not gonna be our show. God damn it.
allegedly, Remy Ma, according to the medias and everybody's gossip train,
Oh my
the
gosh, yeah.
accusation in this battle is that, well, if you haven't watched the battle, I'm not going to spoiler alert and not spoiler alert because I don't want to give anything else away. But if you're following any of the gossip blogs, especially like anybody
Let's give
like,
him a clip. We have a clip ready to go. We gotta
we'll show you a
let's
quick clip. Let's show the quick clip.
All right, getting the quick clip going.
But Remy
download
Ma,
it
shout out
quickly.
to Remy Ma Chrome 23. They had an amazing event. That event is amazing, and this is a marketing fucking amazing marketing, bro.
There's the
Here we
clip.
go. Let's
So
talk
Remy
about
Ma
it.
is unbothered
I
by
don't know if
battle
that's
rap
quick, 7
allegations that
minutes.
she cheated on Papoose.
Well, we're gonna make
Hey,
it
what's up? I'm
faster.
A-Dub, and check this
Yeah,
out.
because we
so
did
according
this
to
last week.
rumors,
We
the
spoke
Bronx
about it
rapper
last
has
week,
been
but this
creeping
is
with
just a
Easy the Block
reminder,
Captain for
little
some months now, with blogger
I
Tasha
can't
K
hear
using a
shit.
photo of the pair's body out to eat as one
Previously
of the
on
pieces of evidence.
Can you not
Following
hear
the
it?
No. Why do you think we're talking?
Oh fuck!
previously at perspective.
I put the wrong browser. No, I put the right browser. Let me reshare it. Maybe I forgot to hit the button. Yeah, I forgot to hit share sound. All right, now it is run it to there.
With blogger Tasha K using a photo of the pair spotted out to eat as one of the pieces of evidence. Following a battle between Easy and fellow battle rapper Geechi Gotti on Saturday, September 17th, the rumors came up again when Geechi brought up the rumored relationship.
Remy, you are up here supporting the victim. We done had 6 Chrome events. 6 Chrome events. Papoose was at all of them. How come he ain't at this one?
Okay, you can
We ain't
forward
in New
through
York.
because they're gonna
Why we
do
ain't
the
in New
whole
York?
battle
Because the last time
or
your husband
that
punched on him,
whole
so you actually
part
bring it to
of
where
the
he more
round.
comfortable at. So if he did
So
decide to show up, this weirdo can
forward
have an ups on him.
so you don't see that in the little preview anymore. There you go. Go a little back.
At the end, I was like, hold on.
Remy, who was at the battle, was approached by 15 Mof Radio afterwards to get her thoughts on what was said.
How you feeling? I'm good. I feel good. At the end, I was like, hold on. You don't want me to throw into a little bit back there. Nigga must have thought he's up there talking to smack. Then I
He's
started
throwing
hollering
little
battle rap.
bars at each
I've been
guy.
at 15 years. I don't call Geechi being one of the cat friends. You call me a bitch one more time, nigga might not got his back in. It'd have been different though. They were like I was cheating.
I didn't even know. Yo, that was
You
actually
bitch
fire off
one
the
more
top.
time.
No,
Mine
no,
got
that
his
was
back
fire.
in.
Fire.
I even think about it.
Yeah. Now we got to address the elephant in the room. Like Geechi went crazy. You know the whole. Can we even talk about the whole Easy to Papoose now that he don't talk as much as they talked on the stage?
Oh, Geechi?
Yes.
His service, the blogs for the past 2 months.
The block. Okay.
That's what it sounds like.
Okay. But he was. I don't know if you how comfortable or uncomfortable you were with him standing there just saying all of this to you.
Listen, it's battle rap.
Back in June, there were rumors that Papoose got into a fight with Easy at another battle event after the latter was reportedly getting too cozy with Remy Ma. However, she denied that anything went down. I'd like to apologize to everyone that was disappointed tonight because we couldn't get 3 full rounds from all the opponents. I tried, and can y'all please stop with the Easy and Pap lies? She tweeted, "There's no place like Chrome. Right back at it. See y'all in August. Hashtag Chrome23." Remy Ma and Papoose have been married for 15 years and dated for years before that. The pair share a daughter, Reminisce Mackenzie Jr.
Nah, I made a lot of money, man. I always say it, man.
All right, yo.
I made a lot of money on television, so that's what happens, man. You know what I mean? That wasn't my plan. It just happened like that.
So a lot of
Yo,
people are like,
let me
all
tell you
right,
something.
the Easy
Yeah.
and Pap rumor thing is one thing, but what people would like for her to address is the rumor of her and Ease the Block Captain that has not been addressed.
You were saying something about the release tonight,
It is at 8 p.m. and it's supposed to be on
and
Chrome.
and you were saying it like there's a rumor that something's additional to it.
So after all that, Tasha K, who who was sued by Cardi B for millions of dollars, she apparently was
For defamation,
for defamation of character.
for being a big fat liar.
Yeah, so basically she was apparently contacted by someone who allegedly claimed that they were a part of Easy's entourage, their publicist or whatever. And somehow there was a price said, and that spiraled into a whole bunch of other shit, with Tasha K dropping like, you know, voice messages and screenshots, and it was messy, right? Then DJ Academics got his hands on this shit, and then a lot of people had their, way with this situation. And then, but Tasha K kept calling Ease the Block Captain, Ease the Blockchain. Like she kept fucking up his name. Like, so Ease the Blockchain. And it was fucking hilarious. It was like, you're so new. So it was just a lot of people got their hands on it. But then Lux, Murder Mook, and a few other rappers chimed in and was like, had eyes, they chimed in and was pretty much like, yo, what are you saying? Because when you watch the battle, there will be a line in there that Easy insinuates, if you heard something happen to me and that person's still alive, that means I still with the female. That opened a lot of doors of insinuation. And of course it's
That's
bad rap. It's
that's
bad
the
rap.
line that is making all the dudes talk about this crazy. I watched 2 interviews today, one with Swave and one with Head Ice, where they're both talking about it, and they both
Shout out
talking
to
about it
Head
like
Ice, love.
shouts out to Head Ice, shouts out to the homie.
Head Ice was preaching.
Um, but the truth is that they're talking about it like if I was Papoose, like this has gone too far. Like this is crazy. Like I gotta defend my family and my relationship. And
If I
I
didn't hit
gotta,
you the first time, I'm gonna hit you now.
yeah, if I didn't hit you the first time, if it was a rumor before, it's gonna be a factuality now. Um, and that's kind of like the consensus that I can tell that a majority of the battle rap community is gonna take, where it's like almost forcing Papoose to defend his position. Um,
They
which
just want to hear what's going on.
I I I'm starting to think that it's nothing. Like it's literally like, yo, it was made up. It was all made up. And y'all just ran with it.
I
What do you
mean,
want
let's
us
be
to do?
honest here. This battle and all of this is on her league's YouTube. This is her league. So no
Hmm.
matter what, it's a win-win.
Yeah.
So shout out to Remy Ma, bro. And so you know, the tea starts spilling at 8 p.m. I don't know if you want to check her YouTube holding to see if maybe they have like a premiere
No, it's
time.
there. It's at 8 p.m. I have
There
the
you go.
video.
There
I'll
you
even
go.
put the
8
video in the
p.m.
chat.
everywhere. So shout out to Chrome 23. Shout out to Remy Ma.
There
Hopefully,
are
you know, we
currently
could get her up
300
here.
people waiting.
But I don't know because I go back and forth about Easy, so I might not be able to get her up here, but I can't. I gotta be honest, you know what I'm saying? I can't be fake, and so, but it ain't about her. She doing her thing. She winning right now.
She winning
And
big time.
you know what I'm saying? She winning right now. Let's
I'm
go,
happy
Remy.
for her. I'm happy for her. Good for her. Good for her.
No place like Chrome out this bitch. So
Mm.
hey,
Um,
that's genius moves. Shout out to her for that. You know what I'm saying? Um, but shout out to everybody in battle rap because I know this is a win for the culture as well. Whether it was had controversy or not, they both did an amazing job as a fire battle. Straight up.
Fair.
yeah, true story.
Brought
On
new
that.
fans to the culture. That's the truth.
Facts. Um, Speaking of battle rap and dissing, Kendrick Lamar diss leak is revealed to have been authentic. I think that
So
there were
according to JayZ,
questions.
Kendrick Lamar really does have an unreleased diss track aimed
So
at Jay
that
Electronica and
freestyle
Big
was
Sean.
real.
What's up? It's Asia Sky for Hip Hop DX, and check this out. Kendrick Lamar's unreleased bars that took shots at Big Sean and Jay Electronica are apparently very real, according to JayZ. On Tuesday, September 19th, JayZ stopped by the Cruise show for a chat, and during the interview, host Jay Cruz brought up the recent K-Dot leak that took the internet by storm, as it echoed the infamous Control verse that had hip hop talking for months.
That leaked element verse, was that AI? Was that real?
Man, I think it's real, bro.
Yeah.
I think it's real.
I think it's real too, if you ask me.
I think it's real, man. Hey, who knows, man? I mean, you know what I mean? Hey,
Things are all
who
squared
know-
away since then, so we're
yeah,
good.
of course, but
There's
I
a
think
statute of limitations.
I mean, I think it's real. I think it's real for
I
sure.
think it's real too.
No, it's real.
Though JayZ didn't say much else, he didn't seem surprised that Kendrick Lamar had ammo ready in the vault. A few weeks ago, a snippet from a Kendrick Lamar demo began making its rounds online, stirring up buzz because of its not-so-subtle shade. The track, which circulated on social media in early September, is an alternate version of Paramedic from TDE's Black Panther the Album, released in 2018. In it, Kendrick mentions Drake and Meek Mill's high-profile feud, using it to remind Big Sean that he belongs in a whole other weight division than those two. On the track, he rapped,
On all y'all act for subliminals, I put you on that roll call. French Montana speaking on me and then no Jews, very cynical, dry hating something I don't approve. Jay Electronica through silences on my Grammy night. Another dead prophet, hope of the God of your life. Big Sean keep sneak this and I let it slide. I think it's false confidence got him inspired. I can't make them respect you, baby, it's not my job. You're finally famous for who you date, not how you rhyme. Cute ass raps, get your puberty up. Then make you a classic album before you come at us. Drake and Mill beef might got you gassed up, but now my whole nother beast, I really fuck you up.
So what are your thoughts on JayZ confirming this Kendrick Lamar diss track aimed at Jay Electronica and Big Sean? Let us know in the comments section. Also, make sure you subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, and stay locked into Hip Hop
Right.
DX.
Call
So
Jay Electronica a false prophet.
he did.
He did.
Yo, how you
If
feel
any-
about that? Hold on. How you feel about that, Flacco? Cause I know if y'all don't know, there's certain rappers in the game that for decades Flacco support and love, and Jay Electronica is one of those. So I would like to hear your input on the fact that Kendrick Lamar might have. I'm not gonna lie to you, you my bro, Flacco. It was a cold line, and I was cold, Flacco. That was a cold line. That shit was cold. Big Sean got bars. People gotta stop sleeping on Big Sean. But Jay Electronica, that was nasty work. I ain't gonna hold you,
I
Flacco.
mean, that's what Kendrick Lamar does is he takes shots. Um,
Royalty inside my DNA.
Subliminal shots because he's a bitch nigga. You know what I mean? Jay Electronica, way better rapper than Kendrick Lamar.
Yeah.
Big Sean, way better rapper than Kendrick Lamar. I hate Kendrick, man. Kendrick get on my goddamn last nerve, man. I
I was
can't
saying,
stand
boy.
Kendrick Lamar and J. Cole. I'm gonna go ahead and just do this. Fuck it. You know what I mean? Let me tell you something.
Get it off your
Them
chest.
some
Tell them why you mad.
crybaby ass niggas, bro. I hope that once somebody somewhere in the world gets this video to them niggas so they can see and know. Bro, y'all some crybaby ass niggas, bro. Y'all niggas y'all niggas stay crying about having money and your homies back in the hood being broke. Go give them your money. Shut the fuck up about this shit. Stop fucking crying to us, because I don't give a fuck. All them goofy niggas that love your music gonna be like, oh, this is amazing. But they some fellow bitch ass niggas. So bitch ass niggas is gonna like bitch ass nigga shit. So yeah, that's just how I feel about it. Y'all motherfuckers need to stop crying on records about having money when everybody else in the hood is broke. When you can just go give everybody in the hood your money, stop being a bitch nigga, crying about some stupid shit like that, and make actual music about actual shit that actually matters. Um, but whatever, man. I'm not a Kendrick Lamar fan, so not anymore. I used to be. I'm a Good Kid, Mad City fan. I'm a Section 80 fan. Um, After that, he lost me big time, big time. I'm definitely not down with the Big Steppers, whatever the fuck that shit is. For real, that shit was mediocre as fuck to me.
So,
Word.
so you know that post you put up on Facebook today of what gets you mad? I just proved to the world that if you ever have like an ass pussy opinion about anybody that he loves as a rap artist, and you want to, it becomes a rant
Oh yeah, for sure.
for sure. But I just so happen to like J. Cole. I'm gonna be honest, Flacco. I'm
Oh
sorry.
really?
I
Honestly,
like him, but let me
I
tell
liked
you
him
why. Let
at
me tell
like
you why. Let me tell you why.
2014.
Born ass.
Imperatives. He grew on me, but okay. So let me not say I like all of J. Cole. I want to say there's
So he
certain
grew on you.
he grew, but it was certain
He grew
songs. It's
on you.
because yo Flacco, for real, what gonna slap you? Yo,
He grew
yo, you
on you.
make me knock the mic down. See, asshole. I had it all set up perfectly. There we go.
He looked like he might have grown on something.
Listen, I'm gonna need you to stop. I need you to relax, yo. But yeah, so Kendrick, I hear you. I have to agree with you. I'm a fan from, Good Kid. I'm a fan for all those. But DNA was fire to me. But
Yeah,
then,
yeah. DNA was fire,
you
but
know, then I think he got
that
experimental.
album was overhyped, and every album since then has been overhyped.
It's a little experimental to me. You know what I'm saying?
I'm like semi-experimental. It's like a blueprint of Kanye's Yeezus. Like I just could go listen to Yeezus if I want to hear that type of experimental from like somebody who's more
This
talented
is an
at making
experimental that
music.
actually worked.
Experimental. Word.
I think it's like Kendrick makes music for people with grad degrees. Like you wanna like it's like the people
And
who really.
college kids.
No, it's like he's like out because I did the album reviews for a long time. So I started like, if you're looking to like dig into an album and like you rely on album reviewers and all these people who like basically went to school and then got degrees and then made YouTube channels analyzing poetry online, that whole crowd, Kendrick's a gold mine. A Kendrick album review is like a good time compared to other album reviews because like you are gonna find something when you go looking for it. But as Flacco said many times, you listen to the song like once or twice and there's no reason to go back to it. Where J. Cole gives you a lot of reasons to go back to his music, I find. It's just with him, I don't know, like I liked his older music, but then
It's
it's
not
like,
all
so
it's
he's
not all
like, he doesn't like being famous and he just wants, a lot of his hits and a lot of his songs will either reference both how he makes money at shows, but then simultaneously how he hates the spotlight and shit. And I just kind of get bored when somebody brings up something that's a similar topic like that out of nowhere. Like it's like when people throw in random weed bars. It's not like, I don't get it. But like people be
Anybody
doing
who complains about their job while being very successful at their job is like the ultimate like
like even
go
on that little
somewhere
Dirk
and
verse,
die.
right? Like that whole little Dirk song, he's like, I don't like doing interviews anymore, so I'm gonna just write. Like, why are you telling us? Like that had nothing to do with the rest of this song. That whole part where he doesn't like that shit had nothing to do with the whole song. He just has to interject that shit. So like, I don't know. He gets under my skin too.
It'd be like if Kobe and LeBron James was like, "Oh, I hate the limelight. I just want to play basketball. I just want to." You know what they would be? it would be a bitch ass nigga like Kevin Durant.
I don't fully get that, but I
Who's like the
respect it.
basketball version of J. Cole and Kendrick. I don't want to be famous.
Are you saying that you're not saying Kevin Durant is the basketball version of J. Cole?
I think he just
Yeah,
did.
yo.
I think he's
Yeah,
sticking
yo.
with it.
Yeah, yo.
Um,
All right, yo.
yeah.
Let's move on to some more depressing news. Nicki Minaj husband being another bitch ass nigga.
Oh my God, what a dummy.
What a fucking
Getting the
dummy. What an
video
What a
loaded.
embarrassment.
dummy.
Yo, you know what? Holden, don't even do this.
Hold on.
Go to. Okay, go ahead.
Well, I mean, I'm here.
Go ahead. Yeah.
Nicki Minaj is going to be seeing a lot more of her husband. Kenneth Petty has
Shout
just
out
been put
that
on house
TMZ
arrest
guy.
for 120
I
days
like
because he and some buddies decided they would fly to New York and try to intimidate Offset.
Nobody hiding around here, man.
So Kenneth and his buddies went to this hotel that they thought Offset was staying at, and they record video of themselves like menacing him.
At vacation, planning your funeral.
Offset actually saw their video and responded to it and was laughing.
Get out shit.
The problem is that Kenneth Petty is on probation, so the feds saw this video and immediately said, you're in violation, so now you're on house arrest. What an idiot.
I mean, the drama between them two is only because Nicki Minaj and Cardi B has beef.
He was defending his woman. If Nicki in any way encouraged it, she took an L.
Yeah.
Because he lost.
Just because people are married to rich women, I think we have proof that doesn't mean they're not going to be a jerk.
I don't know, Sam Asghari looked really happy for her.
Yo, the TMZ people look like they have the most fun. Like, Hip Hop DX is super serious about it. TMZ's like, we're going to have the best time telling you about this shit.
But they're the OGs.
Yeah.
There was also video of go look up Nicki Minaj live, Holden, on YouTube.
I saw a post where somebody was like pointing out how she's like the 6 degrees of separation of a lot of beefs that was going down. Like
Nicki Minaj.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Live. Okay,
that one right there. No, yeah, I think that one.
It's only 2 minutes. This is the intro of the video.
Same one?
We did only hits. That's all you got.
Okay.
what's wrong with her?
Oh, yeah.
What's wrong with her
You
feet?
remember the game? What you think you're talking? Wait, hold on. You think this is?
Watching this fast motion is crazy.
What's good? Hold on. Let me get. It's good. Better than the game. Hold on. Let me get it. Hold on. Let me hit him with the. Tay, hold the phone. Hold it. Just bring it back a little bit. Hold on. Move back a little bit. Let's see. Ooh.
Yeah. Kick my feet up. Let them know.
Kick my feet up.
Let them know.
She trolling. She happy.
Yeah. Queen.
Who thought this was?
Yeah.
Who you thought you was playing with, Nick?
Oh.
You see how?
Oh.
Wait, hold on. Y'all need to wait. Boo, play some Beanie Man or something. Bumbo clap. Let's get it.
Come on, boo. Pop it off. You take it too long.
We need some dance hall to start it.
Okay.
Before I.
What did we just see?
I don't understand what happened.
Listen, I just hope Nicki
Yo, what drug was that?
is okay. I hope she.
I love Nicki, man. This is crazy.
I really do, man. I hate seeing all this shit from Nicki. It's like, bro, you supposed to be the female JayZ. You gotta act like it. You know what I mean? Like Drake acts like the young JayZ. Like he acts like I'm this untouchable. And when I catch an L, it's because I wanted to. It's like, you know what I mean? Like everything is like purposeful. Nicki needs to move smoother, man, because this shit be looking crazy. Your husband on fucking street corners across the street from hotels, threatening people on IG, getting put on house arrest. Now you in fucking lives with a gang of Brooklyn niggas and
Crazy.
then doing that shit, looking like you on drugs. Like, bro, you gotta tighten up, tighten up.
Crazy. That look crazy. Maybe you should, hey, shout out to let me having him. I don't know what she doing.
I don't even know what she like. Even on a look for the people who don't know, on a flexing tip, right? That purse that she put up, it's a Louis Vuitton purse. That's okay, but it's literally like Memph Bleak's episode of Drink Champs, where he was like, "There's a difference between him, who has the ability to afford nice Rolexes, and then the people who went to that all white party that are all wearing fucking Richard Milles and like watches that are like mansions. You know what I mean? Like we talking about a $400,000 watch versus like a $10,000 watch. You know what I mean? Like, and that's what that's like.
Basically. So I don't know. I'm worried. I mean, I hope the barbs. I
Like
hope.
she's wearing she's wearing a Louis Vuitton purse that's like a rollie. You know what I mean? Like it's expensive, but it's not a Birkin bag. A Birkin bag is like a
I mean, I'm
house,
sure she
a
has one,
mansion.
but
I'm sure she does too. But like that's not the thing to be flexing. It's like, look, I busted out my Rolex today. I put on my Reeboks. Yo, you know what I mean? Like you don't flex. Look, I'm wearing my Fruit of the Loom today. Oh, I'm I'm rocking my regular iPod headphones. Like you gotta flex the. Oh, here go my fucking $100,000 headphones. Not like the ones that I buy at the Apple store with everybody else. Like regular bitches can get that same Louis bag she had. Like you supposed to show up with the Birkin. Like you can't even get this purse on my arm. They only made 5 of them. That's what you flex. Not like the this is one of 5,000. You
I
know,
think she
like
was just trying to show that it was matching her outfit.
it's a bad look all around. That outfit wasn't it either. That outfit was not it.
I thought she was in a Spider-Man costume at first, like a Spider-Man onesie.
I thought she looked cute.
She's
I
cute.
just,
I love her, but she got to tighten it up.
I
That's
just.
not queen. That's not queen like behavior. Beyonce don't be out here looking like that. What are we talking about?
Hey, I mean, hey,
Queen's gotta be untouchable. Like if you're a queen, the same thing as being a king. Like psh, I don't even address peasantry. I'm the king of the castle. What are we talking about? Like I can't even see you. You're so beneath me. You know what I mean? But Nicki be looking like I'm losing sleep on everybody. And it's like, what? Like, you losing sleep over people who are rookies in the game. Like, what? Why would you?
I think, I think that her man, her husband, right? I'm sorry, they're married. So her husband, I think he's stuck in the concept of that boss man kind of like Suge Knight mentality and shit. And we in a different era right now, and it's like, and it was corny. You know what I'm saying? Like you're pulling
It
up a
was
song.
super corny.
It was corny. That's why they was laughing because it was corny. You know what I'm saying? And real dudes, they don't gotta film that shit. They won't film that. That's not saying if you really doing some work, you're not filming
Not at all.
it. Let's
What?
keep.
What are we talking about?
You know,
What?
I think right now, Kenneth,
Let me
Sir Kenneth,
film. Let me film a. Let me
he
film a
trying to
murder.
he trying to get his come up right now, and do stupid things, win stupid prizes. Now you on house arrest for how long? They said.
120 days or something.
Well,
90 to 120. I mean, listen. I'm pretty sure he's got a nice house. It's just this all embarrassing. Once again, like you know, other people. There's other examples of like not being like this. Like if you want to be like number one Don, you got to be like
Don't do this.
number one Don energy, and like you got to know how to move, yo. You got to
But
know how to
there
move, man. Listen, when I was watching that hip hop 50 shit on at Yankee Stadium,
we go.
you know what I noticed that I love the most was that there's certain niggas that they go up on that stage and they look like they ain't never missed a step. And that's
True.
Slick Rick, Big Daddy Kane. There's like something about being smooth that don't go out of style. Big Daddy Kane was smooth in the 80s. He was smooth in the 90s. He's smooth in the 2000s. He's still a smooth player. He went on Drink Champs. He's the only motherfucker that goes on Drink Champs drinking wine that Nori can't pronounce because he can't afford it. He drinking wine that costs like $1,000 a bottle type shit. Cause I looked it up. You know what I mean? Like that's the shit Big Daddy Kane out here doing, like a smooth motherfucker. Slick Rick, he shows up. It's like I'm dipped. I got gold. I got money, baby. I've always got money. What are we talking about? Like all I know is player shit. You know what I mean? And he's gonna talk to you like this. And he's gonna be like,
And that's
I'm
not
Ricky
smooth.
D, baby. Two pimp. You know what I mean? And
Right.
there's something about that energy that don't go out of style.
Right.
That gangster shit comes and goes. Like we love it, but then we wake up sometimes and we're like, all right, man,
You don't. It's not an immortal life.
exactly. And that artsy shit, all love, all dope. But then sometimes year later, you look back at the artsy shit and you're like, ugh, that was a little cringe. You know, something about like the even if the music is still good, something about the aesthetic that you'll be like, ugh, could have did better there. But there is nothing that ages badly about being a player motherfucker that shows up suited and booted in suits, fine jewelry, talks real calm, don't got nothing but fucking calm, smooth nigga energy, and tells you nothing but smooth lines. There's something about that energy that's classic forever. And I don't know what I was saying, but all I know is that that shit is ill.
All I have to say is Nicki Minaj needs to get her shit together.
You need to get some Slick Rick, Big Daddy Kane type
Oh,
energy in your life, kid.
sorry.
Like,
Bring
come
it
on.
back. And then if you do it right, the executives may miss you, like with Kanye.
Like our next article.
Yeah.
What's up next? It's 8:03. By the way, the battle has just. Can you check, Holden?
So Kanye West is
I
defended
mean, I
by
got
We'll
the
Adidas
go check the
CEO.
notification on
comments.
my
Here's what
We'll
we made
check
up
phone.
the
and check this
comments
out. So
section
Adidas
halfway
CEO
through.
Golden raved about
Yeah.
Ye's creativity in a recent interview and admitted while the company ultimately decided to split from West, he doesn't believe he's a bad person following his anti-Semitic commentary.
Well, this is before my time. I think Kanye West is one of the most creative people in the world, and both in music and what I will call street culture. So he's extremely creative, and has together with Adi, created a Yeezy line, which was very successful. And then as creative people, he did some statements which wasn't that good, and that caused Adi to break the contract and withdraw the product. Very unfortunate, because I don't think he meant what he said, and I don't think he's a bad person. It just came across that way, and that meant we lost that business. One of the most successful collabs in history. Very sad. But again, when you work with third parties, that could happen, and it's part of the game. That can happen with an athlete. It can happen with an entertainer. So it's part of the business.
Golden came on board as the Adidas CEO in November 2022 following the company split from Ye, but he has been supportive of Yeezy in the past. While the line has been shelved, Adidas' bottom line has cratered, and the apparel giant decided to sell off existing models of the Yeezy brand to boost profits. According to SGB Media, the German sports giant's recent sell-off of the now discontinued Yeezys gave the brand a boost by 85%. Despite this sounding like an impressive number, Adidas still posted a loss for the second quarter with more than $491 million in losses for the brand. However, Yeezy sales, which have jumped up due to huge demand for the product, saved Adidas from a much larger initial loss of $764 million. We are happy with the way the second quarter developed. The core Adidas business was slightly better than we expected. The sale of the first part of the Yeezy inventory did of course help both our top and bottom line in the quarter. Despite Kanye West's myriad of issues, Yeezys are still a huge moneymaker for him. In June, Ye reportedly pocketed $25 million from Adidas in royalties in just 24 hours after leftover Yeezy stock from the pair's dysfunctional partnership flew off the shelves. But let us know your thoughts in the comment section below. Make sure to hit that subscribe button and notification bell to stay up to date on all of our new videos.
Shout out to Hip Hop DX.
Kanye, really, really, like they fucked up big time. Adidas, like they fucked up. That is, as you could see, he said at the beginning, before he started talking, the CEO said that was before my time. So he's the new CEO at Adidas that replaced the one that let go of Kanye, that got the deal with Kanye and also let go of Kanye. That guy is not the CEO anymore. You know what I mean? Because they lost too much money. You can't lose that much money. It don't matter how
Yeah,
much
honestly,
sense that move made,
He should be
right?
fired
but
because of the amount
even
of money they lost
but
because of
even
that.
like if you want
Fucking
to talk
fired.
about it from like a PR perspective or whatever, it's just like, bro, you took Kanye on knowing what Kanye was. I think it would have looked better down the line to stick with the people you signed
And
deals
have him
with.
put
Like,
out another line at that moment while it was going.
I think that would have been a
Fire
terrible
that
idea.
man.
Definitely silence, hide the line, whatever. Be like, okay, we'll punish Kanye. Maybe we'll look into it, but like, don't like.
There's no punishing Kanye. You don't
I'm just
punish.
talking. Like, they have to say something for the shareholders and have a reaction. They have to have something that's like, we don't approve of what this guy said, which is fine. I can respect that. Like, you probably can't be backing everything Kanye says if you're a company, but like, yo, it's a fucking shoe company. Like, I don't understand why Adidas needs to have political opinions and shit and like all of that stuff.
Like, yo, you know, you're not, listen, Adidas, as a
I
brand, you
get like
black.
Nike maybe kind of managed to find a way to have an opinion, but like this is not like to me it. Like it's so I've never once gone, oh my gosh, Adidas represents anything until this one moment happens where it felt like they distanced them for some like immediate reactionary shit. And like I got a lot of people giving me flack for not condemning Kanye, believe it or not, during that period. You're
Yeah, I
Jewish,
mean,
how can
you're
you not
Jewish,
condemn
so
Kanye? I'm like, I don't know if I actually like, because I watched two of them fucking long ass interviews, and it felt like an Alex Jones experience. He was really out there, but like I get the idea of speaking through metaphor because it's one of the ways I explain shit is these abstract metaphors. And sometimes when you do that, you use garbage examples and they get taken out of context. And then, given we know Kanye is manic as it is, if the man's having a manic episode, let's say, in these moments, and he's being fed into something, and now he feels the need to defend himself, it just gets turned into a media circus and frenzy, like what they do. I'm like, I don't know. Everything about it felt fucking weird. Like everyone jumped to the gun to condemn a guy over like one statement that like honestly there is wiggle room in what he said. There's not like this like he was being shock value. If Howard Stern gets forgiven for everything he's ever fucking said, like how is Kanye now being condemned? Like there's so many ways my brain runs this shit where it doesn't make any sense why it would be such an immediate firing and then discontinuing of something that clearly people want over. Like it's just goofy that companies are like, you shouldn't have signed Kanye in the first place if you didn't want that smoke, is I guess what I'm saying.
right.
Okay.
And you know what? I think all of this shit is leading to a place where, like, near soon, in the very near future, companies are just going to stand by their talent through a lot of this stuff because I think that they see a backlash from the people. Like, there, Disney saw backlash from stepping away from Johnny Depp in the middle of his case with Amber Heard and then
Yep.
being wrong, right? Because clearly he was in the right, and
Right.
then even James Gunn with Guardians of the Galaxy, like they stepped away from him for a second, and then it turns out like nah, it was all bullshit. They wanted to get to volume 3, and it's like, damn, yo, like we soured a relationship because we didn't defend him or just stand by him until right, like innocent until proven guilty. And like
Right.
nowadays, there's a lot of like, you know, drag you through the mud before we even find out if you're guilty or innocent. And then if you are innocent, we're not going to make as much noise about it as we made about everything else.
Or even if
And
they
that's kind
try
of fucked
to,
up.
even if you try to make the noise to correct it, the reality of social media and the current climate is that the he's guilty tweet gets retweeted 100 times faster than the he's innocent tweet. And that's why people have to have a little precaution with their opinions, because like, yo, you change your mind on shit. I don't care who you are. If you're a growing person, you should marinate on the ideas. And then, like, that's why usually people get more conservative as they get older, because the world changes and you've lived more, you've got some wisdom and shit. You start seeing things differently, and you're supposed to change your mind on things. It shouldn't be like, oh, society said that this opinion is fucking terrible, therefore I should subscribe to it, and or I'm Jewish, therefore I must hate Kanye West now and I can't publicly bump whatever. Like, that shit's like kind of bizarre to me. You know, it's
Super
just
bizarre.
super bizarre. I know it really happened like that in the DMs, of course, but it was never like public.
Right. Right.
Crazy.
Yeah, you know, it's kind of crazy. Uh, you know what's even crazier? For the
What's
people who are
crazier?
watching this video and are an hour in and still haven't hit that like button, make sure you hit the like button,
Facts.
subscribe to the channel on YouTube, and leave a comment and let us know what it is that you think about these topics.
Yeah.
Speaking of Kanye,
Kanye.
his son is out here being just like his daddy.
So Kanye West's 7-year-old son follows in father's footsteps by flipping off the paparazzi. Hey, what's up? I'm A-Dub, and check this out. So on Friday, September 15th, Saint and his mother were followed by media photographers as they were heading into an Island Burgers outlet after the 7-year-old's basketball game. As the pair was approached, the boy smilingly showed the cameras his middle finger. Kardashian was visibly unpleased with this gesture, as she was seen covering her child's face with her hand as a way of scolding him. Ye has had a tumultuous relationship with the
He
media,
did that
especially
shit
over the
so
past 2 years.
fast.
Most recently, he and his wife were reportedly being investigated by police
I'm
for
mad that they
obscenities that were
said
caught on
that
camera during a boat
you
ride in
can
Venice,
stop
Italy.
it
Photos and
right
video
there.
surfaced late last.
I'm just like, why did we go back to Kanye's ass?
I'm mad
Why
that
does that have to
I'm
follow
mad that
up?
they pretend. I know, right? They're like immediately. By the way, Kanye's ass. I love how they're like, oh, was immediately visibly upset and scolded him by covering his face with her hand, and then it's like she did like this with her hand
He
real
didn't
quick,
even
which
do
is
that.
actually like a kind gesture on his. Like she was like petting him, if anything. Like, yes, baby, keep on giving the middle finger to those stupid
Word.
reporters. Like, what? What do we like? Stupid paparazzi? How dare I call them reporters? Push
I
people
mean,
that.
Hip
Let's
Hop
address
DX
people
is
as
probably a little in line with they're. I'm not gonna say that they're paparazzis, but they're probably good friends with the paparazzis who be supplying
yeah.
them with all this shit.
Absolutely, absolutely, absolutely.
Well, in other
Um,
news, his former ex-wife, his ex-wife is in the new season of American Horror Stories, and
yes,
she's someone that's not
I don't
as.
watch that. The wife watches it though,
Yeah, I like
and the
American.
wife watches the Kardashians. So
I don't watch the
she
Kardashians. I do watch American Horror Stories.
she's been with
Ryan
them. She's been with
Murphy
them
is
since early.
definitely Ryan Murphy's like the 50 Cent of FX right now. Him and they're just they're killing it right now. But yeah, so she's in the new season of American Horror Stories. See episode 1 is out right now. She did a pretty good job, whatever. She ain't got like a but she gonna die. Somebody gonna kill her. So I'm waiting for
Fair.
that part. I'll let you know how it goes, guys.
Alright. Yeah. Fair enough. Shout out Kanye's son for flipping off paparazzi.
Speaking of flipping people off, Snoop Dogg got on Instagram and flipped off everybody who thinks they're potheads and showed them what being
Month
a
of
real
Kanye bearing his
pothead
butt cheeks with
is.
Bianca's.
Whoa, that's not what we were talking
I
about.
know. I had to
You know
change it
best.
because
So Snoop Dogg reveals how many blunts he smoked in a day. Hey, what's up? I'm A-Dub, and check this out. So taking to Instagram from Rotterdam on Monday, September 19th, the legendary rapper shared a video from inside his hotel room to let his fans and friends know what he was into. As the Steelers game played, Snoop showed off his 11 blunt clips and was proud of the work his lungs put in.
Rotterdam, this how I'm spending my Rotterdam. Watching my Steelers. TJ become the highest all-time sack leader for the Steelers. Let's go, Kenny Pickett. Get it off. Get out of there. Show you what I've been doing today, all in the day's work. Oh, wow. That's some good work, though. What kind of pack was it? Therefore, what a brother man. In the damn, man.
Snoop just chilling in his hotel room. You can take it
I'm
off.
not in America, so y'all can stop texting me like I'm from here
11
trying to think.
blunts in one day. I think honestly that's like about fair. Like I think about what I do. I do damage. We roll up 6 blunts for the night, and that's for like 8 p.m. to 2 a.m. So like, and then I'll usually smoke like two more, three more in the daytime, depending. So that's already at 9 blunts. You know what I mean? So like, yeah, I could easily see if company comes over in the middle of the day, I'm probably gonna like easily get to like 12, 13, 14. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah, it depends on the day, but yeah, that number is doable. Um, I I hold myself back because I'm not yet fiscally in a place to smoke as much as I can smoke. But
Yeah, I mean that's definitely like another
We're chronic
part of it.
smokers. Get it? Clinch. Right there.
but like yo, when COVID started and it went to this like work from home, I got stupid with it for a bit. I was like flagrantly just smoking all day every day because I could. There was no
Mhm.
work, and your tolerance really fucking gets high when you don't even take a six
Yeah.
hour break. So yeah, but I'm sure Snoop is smoking on a level I'm not smoking. He probably just like gets a
Snoop.
bunch of free shit. Like I'm not saying like he has to not pay for it, but I'm sure like his company just provides him with the most primoest of his weed that he invested in. You know.
Snoop is probably like, "Snoop,
Snoop, Snoop, Snoop.
which is
Remember old
Snoop
school?
and Snoop and Pharrell. Speaking of Pharrell, on our next topic, we got Pharrell versus Timbaland, only JayZ records. Who do you got in this battle? Sarah?
I already told you, man. Timberlake. Just Timberlake. You hear me?
Timberlake.
Justin Timberlake.
Justin Timberlake's a white man.
Timberland. Sorry, that good gas is kicking in. Timberland, man. I got Timberland in this all the way.
Timberland. Timberland. Um, I also got Timberland in this battle.
I
Uh,
can't think of any Pharrell joints, but I can think of Timbaland joints, so I'm gonna give it to Timbaland too.
So Pharrell and Timbaland recently went back and forth about which one of them has the best collaborations with JayZ. Hey, it's Asia Sky for Hip Hop DX, and check this out. Pharrell and Timbaland have had a long-standing friendship that dates back many years, and they recently had a debate about who has better songs with JayZ. At Swiss Beats' recent birthday party, the two super producers engaged in a friendly yet spirited conversation about their respective catalogs with Hove, although it didn't go as one might expect.
Dirt off your shoulder. What are we doing? Dirt off your shoulder. Yeah, exactly.
I gotta think
You know why
because
you
you done
stopped?
so many.
You know why you stopped? Because you've done so many classics. You've done so many classics that you're just going through your Rolodex right now.
No, I'm going through your
greatest
Rolodex.
JayZ
It's so
records.
many.
The greatest JayZ records. Timbaland the king. Period. Wow. Timbo the king.
No,
Wow.
Pharrell the Prince.
Please.
Wow. Pharrell the Prince.
Hey,
Pharrell the Prince.
And you heard what he said?
Assassin's
And that's
Creed.
why I'm gonna go ahead and drink my sincere. He said Prince because he's the king.
No. Wow. I do that. Oh, you trying to check me? I'm coming back. Chess ain't over. No, I know. He set me up. Give me 2 minutes. How I do. Yeah.
They need to settle this in a verse.
What made the mutual admiration even more spectacular?
I mean, they weren't really
I have
right.
to
Like
settle it in a verse.
they were both saying each other. Like Timberland was saying, "Nah, you got the best JayZ record," and Pharrell was saying, "Nah, nigga, you the king." What are we talking about here? So
Yeah,
a
it
little bit
definitely.
different than a versus. Versus
But
is like my catalog is best, and in this
but
conversation, they were both saying,
this
"No,
could
your
just be a
catalog is
twist on
best."
that shit. It could be like an anti-versus.
That'd be so dope if somebody were to get up there and be like, "Nah, I'm such a fan of the person I'm going up against in versus. I'm gonna play their music," and then their opponent's like, "I'm gonna play your music," and they play each other's music, and they play their favorite music of that artist. That's crazy, and then make that artist perform. So like, yeah, that'd be dope. Like if
That's
it
some
were to be
shit
Jay
where I
Z and
could
Nas,
really, or oh, that'd be super nifty.
like Nas plays his favorite Jay Z joints, and he makes Jay Z perform them. And then Jay Z plays his favorite Nas joints and he makes Nas perform them. It's not the battle that we were hoping for, but I think it'd be something like that. It'd be really interesting. You know what I mean? those two people don't got to be the people that I'm talking about for this experiment. I'd rather just see them two battle. That's what we all really want. We really want to see them battle. Same as we really want to see Dr. Dre and Puffy battle. Same as we wanted to see Rakim and Big Daddy Kane battle. Like where it's like, yo, this is the battle we've been waiting for all these years. You know what I mean? Like, let's do it.
Fair. This should probably be friends at first. Like, this is what Raekwon and Ghostface or somebody should have done.
Should have done. Yes.
Or Redman
Ghostface and
Method
Raekwon,
Man.
or Redman and Method Man. They either one of those two should have did that instead of what they did.
Checker. Supreme Net Protector.
Yeah, because
it
was very friendly.
For sure.
Ones.
Yeah, for sure. They could have used something to spice it up. Yeah, because it was Major League bland. It wasn't like they were. You know what's also bland, Holden?
No.
People who are watching this video and still haven't hit the like button.
That's a
Do you
fact.
understand how many children are starving in America because you didn't hit that like button?
All of them.
Sarah, don't look at me like that.
All the children.
Can we not? Can we not?
Not what?
25 cents. If you press that like button, a starving child in somewhere
It's not
we
like
cannot pronounce does not eat
in
because
America.
they have no idea. You press
America
that like
has
button.
plenty of starving children. We could just feed the American starving children before we try to like name another place. It's like, yo, there's starving children here in America. We got to feed them. Hit that like button so we can do something about this. Yo, Holden, look up a charity in America that we can give some money to.
I was like, I don't know, make a
So in
wish.
case people do like enough, and we actually make
Make-A-Wish is
some
a
money,
terrible charity.
we could like.
Yeah, we could start a campaign and pick a specific charity and do that all properly, and then
We could do charity for real. I know some people that can help us with that. It's actually not as hard as it is, but it is pretty like intricate, and you want to do it the right way. But yeah, we could do some charity shit, man, for real. We could also just do charity shit here in New York, in the Bronx, in my neighborhood, in your neighborhood, in Montreal. And I'll make a trip up there, and you'll make a trip down here, and we'll do things all proper. Sarah will be here. She will make a trip up there with me. You know what I mean? Because she's now a member of the crew, and that's it. It's permanent.
Yeah,
she can't wiggle her way out of this.
No, you've been in too many weeks. Lindell's attached. Once Lindell gets attached, it's over.
Lindell keeps on misspelling my name, so I'm just ignoring him today. You know what I mean? Like, that's how we gonna do this. If you can't respect me enough to spell my name right, I ain't gonna respect you enough to read your comments to the public. You know what I'm saying? That's how that shit goes. You wanna know why? Because you didn't hit the like button. Hit the like button, leave a comment, subscribe to the channel. We're gonna get to some trailers, yo. It's time for this week's trailers.
Well, hold on. I thought we had one more thing.
Sara Kana's
One more
actually
thing
gonna pay
before
attention this week
the trailers.
because
One more
I be
thing.
making great picks and I'm underrated. She's a hater.
What did I even say? I haven't said a word. You just want attention. Play the trailers. That's what you get now, Flock.
Don't be a hater.
Now you're not even gonna see none of my reactions.
Damn, son. You're a super hater. This weekend, coming to theaters.
It's a peaceful place in the sky.
Are you going to heaven?
No. You gotta be a good person to go to heaven.
So, we're the same. We can't go to heaven because you're not good.
Young Denzel.
And I'm not a person. They're coming to get me.
I'm like a bodyguard. I'm getting you out of this.
care of her.
I promise.
Seatbelts.
September 29th, this weekend. You know what I'm saying? Woo, woo, woo. Why don't we go around real quick after every trailer and each give our 2 cents on what we just saw, right? I can tell you this. I've been eagerly anticipating this movie, right? Clearly, it's about a little robot boy, right? And him hanging out with Denzel Jr., you know what I'm saying? And like, they going across the earth just being ill niggas and dropping sofrito all over the place and shit. And people don't like it when you drip sofrito and you drop it. Because if you drip it and you drop it, then people get really upset, you know? So it just looks really good to me. I can't wait to watch it this weekend. I'm going to go to theaters to watch it.
Yeah, that looks theater worthy.
Yeah, for sure. Denzel's son is like killing it. He's like really stepping his game up.
Yeah, it looks really
He's
good.
stepping into that new dude era. You know what I mean? Like,
Yep. Him and
it
Ice Cube's son are like, yo, we are the future.
word. I mean, it looked dope. I'm definitely looking forward to seeing it. I ain't gonna lie. I want to see it. It's dope. It's fire. It looks like it's gonna kill it, but it's giving me Golden Child vibes a little bit. It was kind of giving me a little bit of
You are
Golden
so
Child
old.
from the sci-fi
Holden don't even
era.
know what movie that
You know
is.
what I'm saying? Shout out to Eddie Murphy's Golden Child. It's like sci-fi version of the Golden Child and shit. Nah, but that doesn't mean it's gonna be trash. I'm just saying it kind of gave me that vibe where we needed a kind of updated version of it, and technically this would be great. So I'm looking forward to watching it. You know what I'm
I'm
saying?
at
It's
I'm
fire.
at
I'm
a,
a
I'm
fan.
at the robot kid is a golden child.
Did you know that the Golden Child is a girl? The little boy, we thought it was a boy, it was a girl.
I'm not surprised.
Yeah.
I can see that.
So we've been lied to our whole lives. You see, this has been happening. You guys are making outrageous claims. Meanwhile, the Golden Child wasn't even you know, I'll try you. I'm going that far back. Anyway, but yeah, it looks dope. What you think, Holden?
Yeah, it looks good. I don't know if I go see it in theaters, but I would watch it. It would be one of those like watch it before bed in 3 chunk movies. I like the
That was mad shady, Holden. Like
Mad shady.
that was mad shady, son. You
No,
like, yeah,
I
this shit
started
ain't shit.
watching
I ain't
more
gonna about
movies
to
and
pay to go
shit.
to a movie and watch this shit. I'm gonna stay home. I'm gonna wait
Watch
till
it
shit
on-
get cable.
Like, bro, it's a 2-hour movie.
I'm gonna
Why
watch
does
it
it
before I
take
go
you
to
3
bed.
nights to watch a 2-hour
Oh,
movie? Like,
cause
what?
like yo, I
3
don't be like.
nights before bed
Cause I
is
don't
like
be like, but I don't be
crazy.
like
Like,
watching
what?
TV like that, right? Like, I'm not often like, I mean, I get home and it'll be like 10, and then like watch for like an hour max, before bed. It's not like I'm sitting there doing dedicated movie runs very often and shit. That's just,
Like, damn, what the movie did to you, Holden?
I mean, I get through them. I watch them in chunks, like I'll be sitting there, I'll be getting interrupted. Like it takes me time to get through the TV and movie content. I mean, I'm working on it. I saw the Barbie movie in theaters. I saw a movie in theaters this year. It's more than 0. I think.
Out of both me and Flaco, you want to be the one that doesn't watch.
Moving on to series trailer of the week.
Let's go.
What series is coming out this week? You ask? Oh, well, let me tell you.
Good segue, Flaco.
I know there must be many thoughts going through your mind right now. Is this the right place for me? Do I belong here? But let me assure you that we see something in you. Something you may not even see yourself, even if you do have X-ray vision.
Congratulations, and welcome to Godolphin University.
Oh, shit!
You know when golden boy flames on, his clothes burn off? It's like a big, fiery sea cucumber.
Golden Boy, Jordan, Andre, they're going all the way. They could save thousands of people.
I was coming up with your superhero name. You want to hear it? Bloody Marie.
That's terrible.
Okay, Coagula.
Even worse.
I like that.
I'm not going back to the fucking woods!
There's some weird shit going on. Who else have you told? Nobody. Don't say another word about this.
What's going on?
It's lights out.
There are evil people at this school.
This is way bigger than us. We need to make this right. This is your shot at real power.
Remember, no tiny action hero shit.
Get it, got it, good.
Sweet Jesus. Digging for the truth is a rush.
This is just a tiny bit fucked, isn't it?
Don't answer that, it's fucking rhetorical. It's just a matter of time before they find out about everything else we're doing.
If the woods is exposed, we all have a big, potentially fatal problem.
It's lights out.
You're fucked up. I'm fucked up. The one thing that is really apparent now is that we are all fucked up.
It's lights out.
That was fun.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
for people who are unaware, there's a show called The Boys on Amazon Prime.
Yep.
It's a pretty awesome story. It's a comic book story with like a twisted Superman and twisted heroes, bad guy heroes, or heroes that are really bad guys and shady. And this is like a spin-off from that show. And it looks pretty good to me. Looks
Yeah, I
it might
like
be
The
pretty
Boys.
good.
I'm a fan
I
of
don't
it.
expect it. I don't expect it to be better than The Boys.
Nah, but
But
so I like the new generation of heroes that are coming out for this era, and like I feel like it's dope that there has a Gen V. They're gonna have there's so many new like storylines that are not Marvel, not DC. You know what I mean? Not like infinities or shit like that. So I think this is pretty dope. And I don't know, and I felt like The Boys was more adult than child. Like you can't let a child watch The Boys. You can't even let
I
them
don't know.
watch.
This doesn't look like this is that kid friendly.
Yeah. So what I'm saying is, I think this is dope. The inner teenager in me, I would say, is interested in watching this.
Yeah, that shit look fire to me.
My
I really
inner
like The
teenager
Boys.
is definitely compelled to watch this.
I'm gonna probably watch this shit. When I'm looking at- No, I really like The Boys. I watched it pretty like recently, I think, but I watched it pretty fucking back to back, and then I was like, this is like a very creative spin on what you would expect from a superhero show or anything. Like they really understand the parody they are, and they play to it really well. So I'm very curious to see what happens here.
yeah, pretty good. It looks pretty good. Let's move on to the third trailer of the week. Another movie. Yeah. Head count, I think it is.
It's head count.
Yeah.
They've got my gun. What's in the gun? Okay, how many bullets are left? Think.
Is that the end of your test? Because you failed. I mean, you passed.
The next bullet was... That's tricky.
We've been alone for a while. Me and my heart were tired. As long as you're away from us, we're just living in the past.
Who took the last 3 Desert Eagles?
I'm not gonna tell you that.
Need to buy some more time.
As long as you're away from us, I'm captive in my heart. And there's a good chance
guy. I'm willing to take that chance.
Okay.
Yeah, yo.
I watched that one on the bootleg.
Facts. Weakest one out the three, but it's also like the indie one. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that
Like
gets
clearly they don't got the same budget as like Denzel's son's movie, which is clearly supposed to be a like blockbuster for that studio for the year. And then the Boys Gen V series is like, yo, you got like an Amazon Prime fucking,
Right.
budget. You know what I mean? This movie was like clearly shot with like the homie budget. You know what I'm saying?
Listen.
It looks
But
good,
you'd be
though.
surprised. Like I think that
'Cause
movies like that is where like talent ends up coming from. You know what I'm
I
saying?
think you get like some crazy writing in that shit because you have to rely on some innovative storytelling and like cooler shit because otherwise it's just another random indie movie with another whatever feel to it. But that like trailer was really well put together. Like that trailer runs the risk of being hyper than the movie.
Right. More than likely, that's what's gonna happen. I'll end up watching it. I'll let you guys know. You know what I mean? Gonna try to always like watch the stuff that I recommend across the weekend that's coming.
But I
And
definitely
try to
want to
make that
watch
a habit.
that Gen V thing. That shit looks fire.
Yeah, that shit and the other one's gonna get bootleg.
All right.
Song
Music of the week.
Música de el semana.
Is Sarah's song of the week already there?
Sarah's song of the week is already there.
Hello, no one is available to take your call. Please leave a message after the tone.
Do you think my time is less important than yours? You really don't care. I really don't care. But it's the fact that you don't care that's it's bothering me.
You know it don't mean a thing. You said it too many times, so there's nothing you could say. I'll just assume it's a lie. I don't wanna speak, I don't wanna move, I don't wanna leave you too soon. Got a lot of weight, I'm afraid I'll break if I don't do something soon. I don't wanna sleep, I don't wanna blink, I don't wanna dream of you. The bird never learned to fly, in the dark never learned to break the rules.
I can see real love. Waking up my heart, doesn't feel right to me anymore.
I know it don't mean a thing. I've said the same many times, so I don't know what to say. Everything I do, yo, just assume that it's a lie. I won't even try. What a waste of yours, what a waste of mine. Never learn to fly, but I'll learn to dig, and I do it best when I'm in my head. So I think I'll stay till they find me dead with a note attached in my bloody hand, saying that the dog never learned to hunt and the bird never learned to land.
See real love. Waking up my heart, doesn't feel right to me.
It's a great summer's day. Pretty little bird dropped a letter in my box with a word song, smooth as milk, soft as honey. Rain clouds in the town, smile sunny. Metaphor, stack of pancakes. Kept it cute with the handshake. Caught a flight and caught feelings. I was gone hella damn days. Came back to a damn babe. Stopped me in my tracks, man stayed. Built a nest in a dream with a bird. Thought we had the damn plan made. I wanted it to be perfect. I couldn't see the red flags raised. We could have used some discernment, but the dream got in the damn way.
Doesn't feel right to me anymore.
Fire.
Do you actually listen to yourself? To normal people? I'm not normal.
You want to live in a house with these paintings and these lights, but you also want me time forever. And all of my bandwidth. I can give you both.
For sure.
Yeah, it was cool.
Shouts out to Blimes, friend of mine, friend of Sarah's, friend of the show's, friend of Holden's now. Um, Shouts out to Blimes.
Shout out
Uh,
Blimes and Oh Bummer.
Word. And Obama,
Sis. Oh,
the bird
bummer.
and the dog.
Pretty dope. I have to get him on the joint. Shout out to my brother
Sarah's
Prolific.
Yeah.
Sarah's
Prolific
song.
one. EO Dub. Guys in the basement's eye to eye. Rest in peace. Vice versa.
Listening to siren sounds of the city, pondering the woes of life, feeling the pity. Grief for lost souls past, no longer with me. Burden of bad decisions, heavy and feeling guilty. Can you sleep sound if your conscience is filthy? Insomnia degrade the mind, ever so shifty. Potted in some rotten soil, dying and wilting. Out of balance, underrested, over and tilting. Observing silence, grand rising, a blessing. Sleep, she got a cousin, stay awake till I'm destined. Mindful of the ways of the world, so manifesting. Moments realized, goals mapped out while I'm resting. Wakeful by his grace and dream doing the lesson. Right before dawn on the sunrise and moon crescent. Trouble with sound, sleep so sensitive to the message. Leaking out in lucid moments and I blink from the essence. Worry for my kids, life, sanity, safety. Reflections of the moments, first having a baby. Flashes from your 5, 10, 20, then 80. Half your life asleep, up permanently, lately. Won't sleep or close my eyes. 25, 8, awake, eye on the prize. So much on my mind, pupils are wide. In tune, on the ready, feeling so alive. Hoping it's not a tumor. Pain inside my body, not going away sooner. More like later, really not ever. Wondering why I can't just pull myself together. Won't sleep cause I'm a heartbeat from the title. Lonely at the top is literal, throw the towel. If all else fails, what I needed to know, I tried. All truth must thrive, overachieve, that's pride. To believe instinct, primal, stay alert. Sleep beside the jungle, won't live or get hurt. What's the meaning of life? Where we going on earth? The kids safe in school, what's my value, where's my worth? Pondering fleeting thoughts, critical things. Positioning for life, compute potential wins. Downfalls, losses, steadily recording. Consistent writing bars, praying no more wicked bosses. Won't sleep or close my eyes. 25, 8, awake, eye on the prize. So much on my mind, pupils are wide. In tune, on the ready, feeling so alive. Don't get slept in the breath of soul and leave your chest. Push, maintain the press, impress you are the best. Repeating affirmations, lie await the bless. Ing upon my pillow, head the sky for rest. Don't get slept in the breath of soul and leave your chest. Push, maintain the press, impress you are the best. Repeating affirmations, lie await the bless. Ing upon my pillow, head the sky for rest.
Yeah. Yeah. That's the EO Dub family
Word,
right
yo.
there. Shout
Shouts
out to
out to
Prolific.
Propane.
Propane. That's the bro. He's been on his grind lately on his
He's been
arts.
working hard. And that
Yeah.
video, I could tell that he did that his own DIY, but it came out clean as fuck. And I like the whole concept, the idea behind it. I see what he was trying to do with it. Like, I applaud the guerrilla tactics. I myself have employed them many a times for many music videos when it's just like, yo, look at this beautiful setting. Like, he was in some prime real estate in Manhattan, just like laying a cot down and just fucking shooting with his fucking feet
This is our
slippers
city.
and his Adidas slides.
This
I
is our
respect it.
city. You heard? It's our
This is
city.
our city, yo. I built
I
this
want to
bitch.
put
You
my
know what I
air
mean?
mattress.
You built this bitch. You built this bitch.
If
I
I want
built
to
this
put
bitch.
my air mattress
We built this
out
bitch.
in battery port and shoot a video,
That's what the
I'm gonna
fuck
put
I'ma
an
do.
air mattress in battery
That's
port.
what the fuck I'ma do. You heard?
This is New
You
York. What
heard?
the fuck I look like telling a nigga good morning?
What the fuck I look like getting a fucking permit? What? Suck my dick.
Fuck out of here.
Gorilla.
Don't do that.
A permit? Yes, I do have a permit. My date of birth, my motherfucking driver's license, my birth certificate.
I'm
Showing
permanently
you that I
here,
was born
motherfucker.
in
That's
the
my permit.
motherfucking Bronx, and
I'm
I'm
permanently
permitted to
here.
do as I fucking please in my city. I'm permitted,
Permanently
bitch.
here.
I'm permitted up. You heard? Let's start go.
Big dogs only, motherfucker. Yeah. Yeah, we gonna do it. Let's go. They say I don't make music enough, but I'm still important. Trying to push enough bricks to build a fortress. The whip's important. Ain't pretty boy Floyd, nigga, I've been this gorgeous. Smooth, but the skin is Gore-Tex. And the coke the purest. Don't mumble rap or auto-tune, I'm a hip-hop purist. The marketing checks from insurance. The game's sick, me and Doc got the cure, bitch. Jordan with the flu, my nigga, this game 6. I leave it every bitch that you came with. Most of my chips came from my wrist and these cane flips. The game still call, and the fiends got the same Mitch. My runner the 6 man, way he came off that park bench. Smoking top tier in that E400. You talk a good one, but you don't really want it. When the big dogs coming, plush leather, big chains, and thick dames. In your spot with your spouse, fuck up the couch like I'm Rick James. I drink ether and spit flames, indicating switch lanes. I chase bitches and whip cane. Hard to see through the tin on these dark frames. The muzzle flash in the dark like Obama is Spark James. I eat mushrooms and hot planes. Hard snow be the cargo. Just play the part though. Leave them at 25 just like Leonardo. I'm in business, having caviar in.
I'm out in Mexico with Javier and Jose. I'm so paid, I ain't hearing what a hoe say. Came through and made it snow, it was a cold day.
That jacket
Fast
fine.
money, I don't know about a slow day. Fiends stay hailing me for flour. Talking about the powder. Cocaine pay me by the hour. You think the chick is yours, but she really ours. I think that
I
she
didn't know it
whore
was
and that you
3/4
a
length.
coward.
Yeah, so
She trying to get me raw, but I won't
I
allow
like that.
it. The way I move snow, you would thought I plowed it. The way I'm getting dough, you should go applaud it. The way I got this paper, you would think I'm frauding. But I ain't with the scams, I just get the bands. My junkie want a gram, you just on the gram. My tracksuit costs $1,000. I'm on the coast of France. My flows can induce a trance. Doctor, now snap out of it. When I'm at a bitch house, I trap out of it. I got a satchel filled with sacks and some stacks and some snacks. Just don't make me pull the strap out of it. I move peas, European. I'm somewhere overseas looking real European. Either see him in Rome at the Colosseum, or we in Paris eating.
My car go 160 swiftly. My car go 160 swiftly. My car go 160 swiftly. My car go 160 swiftly.
Yeah. That was the
Work.
homie Justice
That was fire.
McFlyer. And then I met J-Red that time we opened for Dave East. And that dude is real humble about it, but he been doing it for a long time in the city.
I meant to
Word.
send y'all another video, but it's all good. It was with one of the guys from Top Boy. I didn't know he was a rapper. He kind of.
But yeah, no. Before next up, we gotta play the Patreon video.
Patreon video.
A little commercial for
video.
ourselves.
Video. Video.
Boom.
Like the perspective.
Say hi. Welcome back. It's
Say
your
hi,
boy,
Holden.
the Perspectives
Hi,
Podcast.
Holden.
I'm your boy, Liddy Wolf Flacco. This Holden Stefan Roy. Say hi, Holden. Hi, Holden. The Lamborghinis are fucking revving their engines. Going down
The
there.
Lamborghinis.
We're here in Times Square to talk to you about
one of our special packages in the Patreon.
We're here to talk about the whole Patreon. All right, before we get to the levels, I wanted to, break down who we are, what we do. We make the Perspective Show. This is our interview series where we talk to creative professionals about their journey, teaching us all new perspectives about life. On top of that, we have our extra show, Our Perspectives. We go live and we stream our thoughts, opinions, and perspectives on the news that just happened. And we got a whole new show that we cooking up that we're going to tell the Patreons first, so extra little reason to sign up for that. I know you're watching and going, but hold it. How much it costs? What we gonna get? All that good stuff. So let me break that down for you. So for $5 a month, you can become a level 1 perspective. This gives you access to our private Discord. It gives you special Patreon exclusive content. A level 2 perspective costs $10 a month. Gives you the same stuff as level 1. That's going to apply to all the levels. And it gives you early access to all of our main episodes, plus special behind-the-scenes content, like what happened.
Holden has a lighter.
Holden doesn't have a lighter.
Holden
Because I
has a
will
lighter.
take his
Holden, you have a
lighter,
lighter,
too.
Holden?
I've been dying for this
Holden.
nigga to get robbed in New
Holden,
York.
you have a lighter?
I'm gonna be the nigga to rob him. Okay? That's right. You better stay the fuck out of this, Holden. Let me tell you something.
Holden, answer the fucking question. You have the lighter, Holden?
Don't you talk to my white boy like that, all right? He's my white boy. Only I talk to him like that.
At $25 a month, you become a level 3 perspective, which adds merch into the mix, where every couple of months we're going to send you something fly, make it real nice. A level 4 perspective comes through at $100 a month, and this is where it gets special. You become the star of a perspective episode.
This is where it
We spend
gets
the whole
special.
year learning about you, introduce something with the same quality as everything we give to all of our guests. Finally, we have the level 5 perspective. It's a big one. It's a guided tour of either New York City, Montreal, a real New Yorker, and a real Montrealer. You get to have experience of being live in Times Square. Someone who can get you through it, saving money and making sure you have the best time possible. We're going to take you through each of our respective cities. You can pick the one you want to go to, and we're going to make sure you have an incredible time. All terms and conditions are on the Patreon, which you can find patreon.com/perspectives, link in description. We appreciate you so much, and we're so glad that you want to join our community. Looking forward to chatting with you in Discord. Live long and prosper, everyone.
Boom. All right, y'all. What are you doing this weekend? Week, whatever.
I don't know, man. Per usual, I don't really have no plans, or at least I can't remember them.
You're going to the movie.
I'm definitely going to see the movie. I'm going to squeeze that in somewhere. I'm going to get some sleep because I'm tired.
That's what he's saying on Monday, and then by Friday, 6 parties will have popped up, and then you'll be out till 2 in the morning. There'll be some post on Sunday like, I woke up still litty. I don't even know what I did last night, but that, some
True
shit like
facts.
that.
True facts. True facts.
Yeah. And you, Sarah?
Sex all night. Mad head in the moan. Smoke my weed. Tattoo on TT. Satan. LIT. Liddy. Sarah?
Yeah, I'll be getting ready. I'm gonna be busy. I gotta be working, setting up work. Then on the weekend, I gotta pack up and get prepared because I'm out of here for work. Chasing a bag. That's what we do out here. Palm trees and bags. You heard?
Don't you got to go to the studio this week?
We have to go to the studio this week. Yes, we do. That's the week.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Yeah, we gotta go to the
We got
studio.
plans.
Finish
I
these
do have
projects.
plans.
And then we're gonna have a special.
I totally forgot I had plans. And now I remember I do got plans. Now I'm remembering all the things I gotta do. Matter of fact, this weekend is the fight. Canelo and Charlo. That's gonna be big. That's gonna be huge. So
Muted.
I made plans with the guys to go see that at the bar. And then I got a job for the New York Film Festival at Tavern on the Green that I am gonna do. So
Oh,
I'm like, let me go down there. That's Friday into Saturday. Come home, probably sleep at like 6 o'clock in the morning for like 3 hours, and then go see the movie in the afternoon, and then go catch the flight at night. So I do have plans. And then I got the studio this week at Wednesday with Sara. Sara, you want to pick back up where you were?
studio on Wednesday. And then Thursday and oh man, my plate is full for the remainder of the weekend. But I just know that I will be in front of palm trees, you know, feeling really amazing about life and where it takes me these days. So that's what I'm looking forward to. But yeah, and I want to see. Hopefully, I can see that movie before I be out. You know what I'm saying? And yo, send me beats, yo. Your beats is fire. You know, I've been on fire. You got to catch me. I don't even know
Yeah.
what I'm doing in the studio Wednesday. I just know I'm
Holden,
walking in.
What?
I was going to tell you, I got a funny feeling that you didn't. Oh, me neither. We'll be all right. We're
But we
professionals.
always
That's what
are.
professionals do.
We always are.
Holden, what are you up to this week?
On Wednesday, I'm also supposed to go to the studio, so that's Wednesday. Um,
Look at all of us. We're in sync. Our studio cycles are in sync.
um, and then we got to get some features recorded. I found this 18-year-old film student girl that wants to be on the song and then make the music video with all of her young people friends. And I'm like, this sounds like an excellent way to talk to young people and spread the word through the schools. Get the song into the school cycle because it seems like 19-year-old kids like new music more, and I'm excited for that. Um, but otherwise, Saturday, Olivier Bros event company Pushing Culture, I think it's called, is throwing an
At a
event.
Liddy Bros event, you said?
No, Olivier Bro, like the guy that.
Oh, Olivier Bro.
It did sound a
You
little.
sound
It
between
sounded
you
like that.
sounding between your mic sounding so scratchy and
I
you
know it
taking the
sounds
pace that
scratchy.
you're taking. That shit sounded like Olivier Bros. I was like, word.
Not Olivier Bro is throwing an event.
Yeah, you snapping. Yeah, your mic snapping.
That shit.
I
We at the
I'll
end. We only got 2 minutes left.
yeah,
We'll,
no,
we'll,
I'm
we'll
like,
sit
well,
through it.
I they can hear me clean. Um, I need to get like a a preamp. I think is what I need. Anyway, um, but basically, yeah. So I'm gonna go do that. Then I'm gonna go Uber Eats a lot, and I'm gonna do my other job, and then I'm going to play Cyberpunk. And then I thought of a really interesting entrepreneurial endeavor that will require me to actually sit down and plan it out properly. So I'm gonna also probably put time into that. So I've been hustling. I'm like, I like the correlation of like you do work and you get money that is outside of the office environment, and the more you do that, the more you talk to interesting people who show you how much more money is out there than you thought was out there, and you just don't see that
Mm-hmm.
money when you sit in the lunch tables talking to the people who crop houses and shit. Not to say that you shouldn't crop houses, but like the people whose whole
Mm-hmm.
goal in life is to crop a house, and that's like the be all end all of their existence. No offense to those people, it's just not really how I choose to want to be. That being said, I'm really getting into the grind, and it's fun hustling out there and finding and scheming up new ways to make money off of shit I know.
Word.
So that's kind of the
Agreed.
focus. And then Cyberpunk in the middle of that because, I mean, shit, I waited since the game came out for it to apparently
Shout out
be
to all the
as good.
gamers out there.
Whew, shit, I'm gonna play it after this stream.
Yeah, I play F123. If you want it, Sara Kana 1008. Add me on your PSN networks.
But yeah, that
I got
being said,
COD too.
that being said,
I got NBA 2K too.
that that being said, thank y'all for watching us. those of you here with us on the live, thank you for being here. It's really great. Appreciate all of you watching us in the future. We stream it live Mondays, 7 p.m. twitch.tv/behind that suit. Link in the description. Then you can subscribe, like, and comment. That would be super lovely and free of you. And if you want to throw some cash this way, patreon.com/perspectives. And you can hit up Flacco on the Cash App, and he'll be your best friend.
Your bestest in the world.
Be buddies.
Absolutely.
Oh, we chit chat. Hey, what up, bitch? Hey, bitch.
I don't know if they're gonna let you so freely call them bitch like that, but yeah, you know, free conversation.
I'm probably just gonna call them bitch regardless.
I'm just saying, this person is paying Flacco. They know what they're getting now. They're choosing the
They know what they're
Flacco
getting.
Bayo experience.
They know what they want.
It's like,
you know what I mean? Hey, let's do our
just what
nails
it
while
be.
we watch some Invasion.
Appreciate all y'all out there for real though.
While we watch Invasion is crazy.
I mean, why not? Why not? Yo, it's the wave now. A lot of people be out there doing it. It's the wave. I'm sure lots of dudes honestly be painting nails in like posse cut formats. I don't know where I'm going with this, bro. I'm just kind of asking.
To say
all right,
goodbye.
Yeah. Appreciate everyone. I started the raid.
Thank you,
Live long and prosper, everyone.
Bye, people.
Deuces.
All right, we are.